Alright, hello geometry students, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Or well, nice for you to see me again, I guess. Yeah. That's why you should tune into my live stream, so that we can interact together. My live stream, every weekday, from 12 to 2 p.m. Be there, please and thank you. Okay, in other news, today's Flipgrid is there. Go do it, because it's fun, and I like hearing your answers. You've already found the YouTube lesson. Congrats. Now, same as usual, pause the video. Pause it now. Kidding, pause it. So that you can try this video in your notes, and then unpause it, so you can do it with me. Alrighty. So, the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy has a height of 183 feet and is 4% off vertical. That is a decent amount to be off the vertical. Wow. Find the horizontal distance d that the top of the tower is off the vertical. Okay. So I'm gonna redraw this triangle that they have right here. I'm gonna redraw it. Perfect. Totally perfect. 4 degrees, and we know it's 183 feet tall. Okay. Well, hey! The first thing I notice is that's a right triangle. That makes our lives a whole lot easier, because when we have a right triangle, we can use the TOA. Let me look at the angle that I have right here. We have the opposite, we have the adjacent, and we have the hypotenuse. What do they want from us? They want the horizontal distance D at the top. Okay, whoops, so D was up here. D was up here with the opposite. So we need to use opposite and adjacent. So look at that. We're going to be using TOA because we need opposite and adjacent. So I'm going to have the tangent of 4 degrees is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Cool, and you remember, or hopefully you do from your practice test yesterday, how to solve this. We're just going to multiply by 183 on both sides. And we're going to get 183 times tangent of 4 degrees equals D. And let's see, I do not know what that is in my head, so 183 times tangent of 4, whoa, 183 times tangent of 4 degrees is 12.8, roughly, 12.8. Wow, so the horizontal distance, that is 12.8 feet that the tower is off the vertical. So this, in other words, if I take the top of the tower right here, like, and I go down, the top of the tower is 12 feet away from the bottom of the tower. Like, if you dropped down, like if you dangled a rope from up here, where the rope hit the ground would be 12 feet away from the tower. That is a decent ways away. Wow. Alrighty. So, there we have it. We found the distance D that the tower is off vertical. Cool. Cool, cool. What do we have for today? Ooh. No learning target or success criteria, because it's very much the same as yesterday. Today, I have set aside the day for you to test yourself on what you remember from Chapter 9. So, you will take a Chapter 9 test if you want to. Remember, I put the test in quotation marks because it is not required and will not count against you in any way if you do not do it. This is not an actual test. If you want to test yourself, that's why it's in quotes, because you can test yourself, but it is not an actual test. I recommend that you do this without notes, without the internet, without example problems, without your notes. Just a pencil, eraser, calculator, paper. And, what's the worst that could happen? Really? I mean, what's the worst that could happen if you do this? You can't fail. So, the worst that could happen is, oh, I tried my best. and there's nothing wrong with that. So, I would highly recommend that you try it. The practice test is right after the next slide. Or, well, the test. The test. It's basically another practice test. Remember that if you have questions, you should stop by my live stream each day from 12 to 2 p.m. This is the Chapter 9 test. It is kind of hard to read here. Remember that it is also in the assignments folder, where it is easier to read, so you can find it there. And do test yourself, because, you know, the more that you know you understand, the better you are going to do in this class, in your other classes, and in life. And last thing I have for you today is your lunch. This is from Demi Lovato. You might know who she is. I doubt any of you have seen the movie Camp Rock, but if you have not, you really should. And she says, no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I know, depending upon what you're going through, you might not think that there is, but I can speak from personal experience that no matter how awful what you are going through feels like, it will end. It will end. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, and hold on to that. If you have nothing else to hold on to the fact that there is a tunnel. That is my launch for you today. Take it with you as you go throughout your day, and I hope you have a great rest of it. Thanks for watching. Bye.